We marching to Zion. Beautiful, beautiful Zion. We marching upward to Zion, the beautiful city of God. The beautiful city of God. Let's pray. Thank you, Lord, for being with us today and forever. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Hi, Wagwan. Greetings, you all. Habari zenu. Are you okay? Are you there? I'm here. Thank you so much for finding time always to come and watch my videos. Welcome, everyone. So, we are back in our reaction channel with our reaction video of today. So today we are going to check on things which have been happening on the streets. Lollipop, the grandpa, the Trench Town grandpa, instead of keeping quiet, instead of apologizing to the wife or to the world, he's still out there roaming, still sending messages, going to other people's channels, talking rubbish because he thinks is that important. Let me just give him that. He thinks it's important. He thinks he's superior. He's finished. He's kaput. He should rest. So we are going to check on that, and then we are going to check on Dimwango. Dimwango has left Antigua. Now she's in Dominican, not Dominican Republic, because these countries are many, but we are one. So she's there. But we are going to check this a place where something which I want us to check, because the Dimwango, the way she carry herself with a lot of pride, the way she now has money. So there are things which she doesn't like using. Okay, in life, not only her, people change when they get money, but still, when you change, sometimes you don't forget, because if you forget, we'll catch you. As here, we are here. That is our work. So I catch Dimwango because while she was leaving the airport, Dimwango said, "Oh, me, I don't like using these plastic chopping boards when I'm in the Airbnb. I don't like them." You see, that kind of thing. I followed her back home in Nyabohanse when they had this visitor. The visitor who came from Nairobi, the one who the Juna went to bring from the airport or from Nairobi, the chopping board which they were using back home in Nyabohanse, because charity should start at home. So when you are proud out there, when people go back to where you come from, people will know, because you know them with the fruits they produce. So that kitchen of con mom who made the makeover did it. So I hope she didn't forget to put that nice chopping board back on. So these are the things we are going to check. So I caught her, and we are going to see. Why am I saying I caught her? We are going to see. And again, Davy Jr. We are going to check issue of Davy Jr. after finishing this of the Mwango. And then we check Davy Jr. with the people he's been sponsoring, or the sponsor, the people this family, the closest friend. We are going to check what is happening, because he has caused. There's going to be separation in that family. There's going to be a lot of things. Ugly things are going to. They have started already. So we are going to check that, and much more if we get some on the way. So I want us to start with this Dimwango, trying to tell us, oh, she's not used to this plastic chopping board, but what is happening back home?
Now I'm at the duty-free section, and I'm checking out some stuff. This is actually like a souvenir, Antigua and Barbuda. So it's more of a chopping board, because trust me, I don't like it when I go to some Airbnbs and they have plastic chopping boards. I don't like using plastic chopping boards. So next time I'll get a small little one, wooden, like a bamboo wooden one, carry with me everywhere that I go. Let me know if it's a good idea. So I don't have so much time.
Modern cooker, Cecil, my sister T. Big shout out to you, Nene, wherever you are.
Oh, make sure you cut them in pieces. A special recipe today. Very special. You have garlic, right? Yes, garlic.
Mama, do you have garlic here?
Let me check if some green garlic. I had one, I don't know where it is.
Okay, thank you. Oh, this garlic?
There is one which has said column.
Is this garlic?
Yes. No, that's not garlic.
That's not garlic. Garlic is in whitish in color. This is ginger.
Oh, this is ginger.
Where is the garlic?
You know? No, I don't have. I have to send somebody to bring it.
Okay.
Yes. Saumu.
Oh,
It's what
it's
we
yeah.
call garlic.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was Dee Mwango telling us about the chopping board, because she doesn't like the plastic chopping board. Because now we are talking of chopping board, because there is plastic chopping board and there this wooden chopping board. So Dee like the wooden one. But back home in Nyabohanse, where the charity begins, we see a visitor who just came from the United States trying to chop Kalalu, Trinidad Kalalu, on a plastic, not even chopping board. But this house, who did the makeover is Dee Mwango, because she has to preach what she does. But now going out there, but leaving the mother's home, now the visitors are coming there. There's a visitor from the United States chopping on a cover of you see these plastic paints, that is now the chopping board which they have back at home in Nyabohanse. So this is my work to come and bring you here. So I was doing comparison and seeing now, why would you talk like this, and back home these plastics are the things which you use, leave alone the plastic chopping board, sorry. They are using the plastic cover of paint to chop. The visitor is using that chopping board, which is not even a chopping board, just plastic. So there are some things which are, even if you are traveling, even if you don't need to talk about them, because even the plastic chopping boards, they chop very well. I've never seen anything wrong with it, because even you see the cover of the paint also doing the good work in Nyabohansen, chopping the Kalalu very well. So this one coming and trying to brag, and back home we see not even a board, we see a plastic, a paint cover being used in her mother's home kitchen as a chopping board. So that is the mango. So I want us to go and check David Jr. before we go to this lollipopper. David Jr., as we all know, copied from Gintu. Truth be told, because after, content is not contenting. So after Gintu coming out there, because this one has been giving them sleepless nights, not only David Jr., even Mura Senso, because they cannot sleep without talking about Gintu, the things or the cause which Gintu is doing in the village, because the impact which the villagers are getting from what Gintu is doing. It might be small, but it is impacting the lives of the people in the village. So now David Jr. also came out with this issue. Oh, I have a friend. So he chose a friend. And you see, there are different things: helping a friend or helping the community. So he chose a friend, not just a friend, because they say they don't have friends in the village. He chose someone whom is squandering his land by what means? Do you know what David Jr.'s weapon has been? The drinking habit of this man. Was his maybe how do I put it? The card which David Jr. has been using. He's been contacting this man while he's drunk, because this man is not new to David Jr. I'm bringing you this because this is where now all this began. Because David Jr. is now coming out to regret helping this man, because now is when he's seeing his drinking habit. This drinking habit never started to yesterday or what. This is something which has been going on, and he liked this habit when he was buying land from this man, because he could just maybe contact this man while drunk, so that he can sell him the land at a cheaper price. So this made him be friends with this man and with this family. And now that he has taken advantage of this man, and he wanted still to take advantage of this man. But there's one thing which David Jr. forgot. He forgot to train him how he's been training these other women to be the girlfriends. You see, he left this man to be doing his own things, to be drinking, because this is how he's used to meeting David Jr. So David Jr. want to meet him while he's sober. This man is not using meeting David Jr. while he's sober. All this time they have been friends, buddies. He's been drunk. And this is the advantage he's been taking. So David Jr. should not come here, pretend, oh, now I'm washing my hand. You are washing your hand because you never trained this man to help you milk the donut. Let me tell you, my friend, this is someone who has a drinking habit. This is someone who David Jr. knows very well. He's not a foreigner, David Jr. This is a neighbor whom he's been squandering money from, no, land from. And he knows this man is good when he's drunk. And then David Jr. never coached him, because this is the person he wanted to use, because he never wanted to help other people. Because if he wanted to help the other communities, you see when he's been taking us around, there are so many needy people around this person, this friend of his. Huh? There are even some who are burning cigarettes, I don't know how you call it, tobacco. The place is full of needy people. But he chose to take his donation, the donation which people have been donating to this one, for him to get him while he's drunk, so that he can tell him, I've paid you, I've paid you, I've paid you, I've paid you. Now, because the man was not coached, the man has been seeing television is here. Because I want us to check, this is reality now. This is someone who has never had this in the home. His work is just to drink. He has a drinking problem, which people take advantage of. He's someone who is sick, who needs help. Then comes someone who has knowledge, someone who has his own, someone who has traveled to Cape Town, to Philippines. Someone who is blessed, coming now to this person who needs help, starting with 2 beds. What? Television. What? Seats. What? Fun. What? Now money for business. What do you expect? What do you think this man can do? This is someone who has a problem. This is someone who has a drinking habit. He will go and sell all these things because of what? Because he knows there are some which are still coming. Because all of a sudden, in a week's time, the house is full. So you can't tell him the milk has stopped. The milk is still coming. This is the reason why this man has been eyeing for this phone. Next, it would have been television, then a seat to sell, because he's a sick person. And he knows these things are coming. He was not coached. This man never coached him. So this man has let David Jr. down because he thought otherwise. This is where now he was going to milk the donor. And this man, because he was not coached, he's used to meeting David Jr. while he's drunk, and this is his habit. David Jr. cannot come here and say, oh, this man has let me down. You knew what you are doing. You know your neighbor. They are very close friends of yours. This is what you've been telling us. And it is your land, you get your land from. So, and I said, excuse me, taking these things to this family might make these people, their relationship to break. Because now you can't just, when wealth comes to you, it's like now the way we see them. But they always come here and say, we were not like this before, but now God has blessed us, see where we are now. So now they are forgetting. Even this man, the wife decided to forget the man very fast, texting at night. I'm not saying we are all women and violence is not allowed, but what David Jr. has done, David Jr. took the violence to these people. Because there are things when you take to people who are not used to those things, you make them quarrel, you make them fight, you make them wrangle, you bring wrangles into them, because these are things now they want. This was given to me, I was not given, why you alone? Such kind of thing, you see. But if these things were extended to other neighbors, at least they would have, maybe by now they would have only one chair, but not having the television. Maybe television would have been for another neighbor. But all these things, they see David Jr. always with a motorbike bringing them. So these people, their mind has to change, and drastic change. And always drastic change can bring a lot of problems. This is why I'm saying all these problems you are seeing in this home, these people are going to separate because of David Jr. Because David Jr. has the way, there's a way I can say in Kiswahili, amewastua. They are shaken. What is all this? This manna has just come from heaven. What? All of a sudden. So that can cause a lot of problems, because that drastic change is not good for human beings, especially something which you never worked for. Because these are things they have never worked for. Things are just coming. They don't know tomorrow what you'll bring. You had promised them even a motorbike. So things were just coming, because yours was just to change one family where you gain out. You never wanted someone who is sober out there who might say ABCD. You selected the people, the weakest one, the sick one, whom you can take advantage of. So now look, they are fighting. He's fighting the wife. He's beating the wife. The home has now, there's no peace in the home. because of your own making, not because of who. You made them fight because you never went in a good way. If they, maybe you would have paraded them, all those people who surround them. You give one. All these things we are seeing, we would not see. But because you didn't coach him, you would have told him, now we are going to eat here. This is now where we are going to get our daily bread. Calm down. But you are used to seeing him drunk. So you expect to see him sober now because you are taking seats there. And all this time when he was selling you land, he was drunk. So you cannot change him because if it reaches your time, you want him to be okay. No. This is what has happened. Let's have a look at how the tingo went.
Huh? Paul. So the kid, he's telling me the mother, she's not okay. I can see a lot of injuries on her mouth. So let's see. Paul. Yeah. Guys, you see she's not okay. Nani alikuumiza? So I'm asking her, like, what happened to her face, because it's swollen. You can tell. Oh no, even I can't show on camera. Oh no. Guys, this is a sad video. I didn't expect that. So she's eating here. This is ugali. The lady who you just seen appearing on this video, she says she doesn't have a phone. That was the first video I created with them. So one of you decided to buy decided to buy her a phone in which it's right here. I recovered it yesterday. It's evident on my previous video. So I came here yesterday. I was so mad because her dad-in-law came at our home. He was looking for me, but unfortunately I wasn't there. I was at the hospital. So I was told the husband picked the phone from her. Okay, here because the lady, she's swollen. I mean, even the lips. This is so crazy. So I know this video is emotional, but these are real stories based in real life, alright? But I bought the TV. Oh yeah, Matiko, kuja. Hard, tricky situation. That's why I have to take my time, guys, to make sad decisions. Alright, he's coming. Vipi?
Sorry. Kwema.
Uko poa? So I'm asking him, is he okay? What happened to your wife? Because I can see your wife has like crazy injuries. Nini limfanya mdomo?
Yeah.
Because, So I'm asking him what really happened to her lips, because her lips are swollen, you can tell. Nini ilifanyika hapo? So he's telling me, eti? What really happened? Because I'm so serious on this. Okay, nini limfanya hivyo mdomo? Guys, he doesn't care what I'm... Ati? So he's confessing he's the one who beat her up. Mbona? So I'm asking him.
TV nikaenda nikatunza kwa baba. Akikuja kila siku nikunipiga, si leo tu ndio tumepigana. Sasa kama leo ni siku ya 3. Sasa namwambia hizo vitu ndizo zinasababisha matokeo na nichapa ili nitoke au juu. Baada amechukua hizo vitu, arudi akachukua taa ya mama.
Taa.
Hii daylight hizi za tudogo so.
So the Vijuna is asking them in Kiswahili, what happened? Why did you have to beat the wife? So the man is trying to talk, but the Vijuna is not giving him time to talk. So if you want to know where the problem is, you have to listen also. You cannot just be on one side. I know it is bad to beat your wife. That is, gender violence is not allowed at all. Beatings, no. But still, you have to listen for what this man is trying to tell you. But if you have mindset, there's that mindset, you want to help this family, you have to listen to both sides so that you can put them down and then you talk to them. But if you are just listening to one person, you won't know where the problem is, because now the lady might be just doing things and knowing she has a backup. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying what the husband did is right. No. But the wife is saying, since the things came, the David Jr. started taking things in their home, now the beating, that is the third day, because now they are seeing things are now coming, things which they don't know how these things were found or gotten. They're just getting them. So that can bring the issue which I said, because easy things might cause problems. So these things, since the Junior started taking this thing to them, leave alone to them only, because you see, when you take things to just one centered people, now one person or maybe one family, the other family who are the surrounding don't think they are happy. They are also not happy. They might even fuel this family, at least to get maybe to separate, or they might even give this man a lot of beer or a lot of lock on brew, so that they should not have peace. He should not have peace with the family because of jealousy. So if David Jr. wanted to help the community, he would not have just maybe focused on one family. So I see a problem here, because the moment these things entered their home, they started fighting, because these people are used to how they are. Okay, even when you want to change their life, you cannot just say pap in the village that the only people who have this, who have that. And then there's a thing now, buying a television to people who don't have power, to people who don't have enough solar, keeping it there like an item. And this man has a drinking habit, not that you don't know. You are tempting him with this television. Obviously, he was going to sell this. Of course, he was going to sell it, or if it is maybe hanging, because I saw it. The lady took it to the parents' house, but still, with his drinking habit, he will still go and take it and sell it, because the real problem is not solved. The real problem is the man. He is sick. He is sick. So if you are taking things there which might maybe attract or tempt him to go and sell and buy beer or buy alcohol, I'm used to maybe talking about that, because maybe I don't know how these other things, these ones are called. They are called local brew. They don't have a name. See now, so David Jr. Tempted this person. This is someone who is sick. This is someone who needs to go to rehab. All these people who go to rehab, they have a problem, especially those who have drinking problems. You cannot tempt it you cannot even tempt them with even putting money close to them. Anything which they can sell, you should not put there. But David Jr. Just put there, because with him, he just wanted donors to keep on donating so that he can also get something. He never thought of this man, the weaknesses of this man. He never thought of that. So after seeing this is now when he's coming to his senses. But before, when he was taking advantage of this man while he was drunk, selling him land, he was seeing this was just okay. So now it is not okay, because where he want to gain this money, now he's seeing now the man is not behaving properly, because you never coached him. You would have coached him. And I see someone who is now losing it. David Jr., you want to help the community. In future, never concentrate on one family. This is the reward you get when you don't check the backgrounds of people. But in this case, not that he didn't check. He just wanted to use these people. He just wanted to use this man so that he can get whatever he wants to get. But knowing this man is a drunkard or an alcoholic, whatever, he knew exactly, because he's been taking advantage of this man for a longer period. So let's see where the father-in-law was also feeling very bad and even cried, which was very sad.
Twende nimuone. Sami, vipi? Umesikia story ina hapa na hapa?
Kama tikono yangu. Kana kama sombora.
Kama matukoni tu ya misirisi mshiri kila siku bana, kila siku nuguita na nyumba mwe, kila siku nuguita na nyumba mwe. Hanga mwe tunali gani ya mtu
Acha tunakuja.
nenda hadi
Wapi? Nikuomba.
Mhm.
Ndio wangu.
Mhm. No, guys, even it's so hard for me to film this. Atakira, so hard for me to film this because the dad is literally crying.
Godi, chukua mboga iko hapo juu ya nini, weke
This is so sad.
Ugali kwa hotpot.
This is so sad. Kwani Matiko ako na shida gani?
Unajua hata mimi sasa hivi ndio nimesikia alipiga huko. Sasa hivi
ameshumbua. Hata mama alikuwa ama
Matiko ako na shida gani?
Kima isikule tukana. Ya ukono. Tukawa.
Kidogo nisaidia yangu mama babake hata penye kutoka hapa nitakuja nikuchanga. Hata hizi meno vile zinatumika.
Daudi. Matiko aweka ndani hapo kwa.
The dad is telling me he needs to be arrested right now to get the discipline. Ninyi mnaweza saidiaje Matiko? How can you help Matiko? Because he's too toxic now.
Baba, ni kutangia shughuli kuzini kuja nyumbani.
Ulikuja.
Walikuwa asikuwa kwenda.
Alikuwa msapata na kaninyang'anya hera kaenda kufanya tusi. Akaniacha.
So that is what is happening there. So sad to listen to. To those who are not understanding Kiswahili, the father is saying he should be arrested, at least be disciplined. And maybe from there, okay, arresting is not bad, but he needs more help than that because he will be arrested. He will not be charged for long. He will not be in for long. But the only thing which I might advise, they should look for a better help. He should be taken to rehab, at least to be treated, at least so that when he comes out of that place, he'll be okay. Because he's a danger to the family, danger to the you see, the family, the father is old, the mother is old, and the wife. Because if he keeps on beating her all the time, he will injure her. Because like now she's saying he had the teeth. His teeth are not, they are weak now. She needs to go to the hospital. So it's not a good thing just because of the donation which people have just been sending there. And this is, I blame Davy Jr. because this donation was just focused on them. So they knew there are so many which are still coming. Even if I go and take this one, I take this phone, I sell it. There are some which are still coming because they felt like they are the favored one in the community where David Jr. is helping. So you never know, because now he was promised a bike, which he was going to sell also. You cannot just put someone you know is sick and then you say you want to buy him a bike and you leave what is because the major thing which he needed the most, or which he need most, to be cured first before even pampering him with these seats, television. There's no power. You just bring television. You bring that. It doesn't go like that. You have to check what this thing which I'm taking to them, is it beneficial to them? Because you might just take things which you're just going to waste. Why take a television to a place where they don't even have solar? There's no connection. How are they going to watch it? Or just to be like their box, they take it from this end to that end and tempting this Matiko. So I saw that, and Matiko need to be helped, and whatever he's doing, he should stop. He's not supposed to be the wife as he's doing. I see that wife as a very hardworking lady, and there are young children there. Seeing them being fighting is not good for their upbringing. Anyway, that is that. But anyway, David Jr. should learn from what he's been doing. Never take advantage of people, maybe. And then later on, when things go sour, then you come and say, oh, I wash my hands. You knew this in the beginning. So let's check now this lady, Canadian lady who came out and complained. She fired back big time to this grandpa, Lollipopper, because Lollipopper went to her channel, trying to tell her, oh, you don't know Percy, you don't know Percy's past. You stop talking about it, stop whatever you are saying. Or so when this man went there, because how many channels is he going to peep in and talk about the things which he brought on himself? Number one, this man has no respect. Lollipapa has no respect just to himself, leave alone the wife. He doesn't have respect, because if you respect yourself, by now he would be wrapping his head or his face with a cover. Even where he's sleeping, he should just be covering his face, because the whole world knows how weak he is, how poverty he is. Give me other names. Because I see someone who is not connection breakdown, because he thinks he knows it all, but he doesn't know anything. If you are someone who is up, whose mind is okay, you have to feel ashamed. He's not feeling anything. That shows how he's been all his life. This is someone who's been bullying people. This is someone who's been misusing people on the streets. This is someone who doesn't care. He doesn't even care about himself. So you don't expect this person to love you or to love the wife. He does not even love himself. You love yourself, you'll feel pity, you'll feel bad when bad things happen to you. When the whole world is talking about you, this is not the right time to come and start maybe going and commenting in other people's channels. That shows how he might be having ABC maybe in the United States, but he was knocked down with a village girl, Percy. At least Percy recorded him. He laid there on the bed. Oh, come. Now going to other people's channel to take nonsense there. Don't go for women. Go to men. Go to men and go and take your dirty things out there. Take them out. Women, we are strong and we know our rights. You disrespecting your wife is not something good. It is not something funny, and you still can have energy. You find others are saying, oh, we stand by her, we stand by him. Stand by him in what? And you find ladies in that camp also saying, oh, we are with you forever, and you are a woman. Would you like your husband or your boyfriend or your man to be doing that for you? To you? And sometimes even before you, okay, we understand. I understand. Maybe you follow these people blindly, or you chose to follow them. But there are some cases whereby maybe if you don't want to comment, you just keep quiet. You don't need to comment in anything or in everything. Not all questions need answers. There are some which are not applicable. You can just leave that as like that. But you saying, or your name is being seen there as a woman, saying, oh, that one we standing by the man who is doing all this. So that shows how you are out there. That is why you always support things which has no meaning. So the women in that camp, Mura's camp, because that is where this nonsense comes from. I just pity you. Because you want views, and he went ahead and said that's why your views are low. So he's trending on the bad way. So he expects everyone to trend the way he's trending. Better have like two views or three views in a good way, but not having many views trending the wrong way at his age. I want to get more views because of the things which he's doing on the street. How many women have you done to this way? Shame on you, and shame on you. Whether you do what, it will not change you. You are going to change for the worst. The world has known you. You are a pervert. You are lollipopper. I don't know which name. Give the other name. Write other name. Anyway, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be having a live today at around 4 p.m. Yeah, so keep watching, because there are things I need to discuss. So thank you so much. I would love to see you, many of you, in my live of today, so that we can discuss things which I need to discuss with you. So thank you so much. May God be with you, and see you again in my next video. Bye-bye. Bye.